out that the committees that have oversight on this have not been forthcoming to members, that they have withheld some things like audits and things. The committee chairs deny that, but do you think that you've been getting the right kind of information on this?
Well, part of the problem is that what they say they're entitled to, and you can't believe all of the leaks. I mean, it's just because something has been leaked doesn't mean it's actually true, but getting all of the phone calls from all Americans in the United States under the guise of information relevant to an ongoing investigation involving foreign intelligence gets all phone calls. Well, that's, to me, a real stretch. But the key...
But it's not the phone calls, it's the phone numbers.
Well, yeah, and then they say it was just the numbers, but it doesn't take much of an operation to put names on the numbers. You can go on the internet and start connecting names and numbers. But the question is, after you've gotten it, what do you do with it? There was a Supreme Court case a few weeks ago on DNA that said that if you're charged with a sex crime, they got your DNA, and they find out it's not you, they can keep the DNA. And what's the first thing they're going to do? They're going to run it through the database to see if you've committed a crime. Now, if they went up to you and said, give me some DNA, we want to see if you've committed a crime, that would be legally laughable. But once they've got it, they can do with it what they want. Now, they said they get all these phone records, but they only query the information judiciously. Well, there is no, I can't find anything in the code that limits what they can do with that information, particularly in criminal investigations. And so they say, well, they're not doing it. Well, I want to rephrase Ronald Reagan and say we should trust but codify. Put it in the code what they can do, because they have virtually unlimited. And then they said they have promised us they're not using it for criminal investigations. There's a leak, I don't know if it's true or not, that some of this information that they've gotten has been tipped off from the NSA, has been sent over to the FBI. They, according to the leak, will use that leak to bust somebody. When they get the info, they tell the FBI to kind of fabricate some probable cause, so it looks like it didn't come from the NSA. They don't tell, in response to queries from defense lawyers, they don't turn over the fact that it was an NSA situation, which raises all kinds of questions. So we don't know. But the real question is, what can you do with the information after you've gotten it? And it seems that we've been told one thing, what they do, and they kind of fuzzify us what the process is that they use and what the law restricts.
So what needs to be done here? How serious a danger is this, and what needs to be done?
Well, if you limit this discussion and you limit the use of what you get to terrorism, you'd be having a different discussion than what you've got now.
I think we need to have a very careful examination of this. I think that the trust